Rooted in Love is a beautiful paper collection. Well, of course it is, and it has so many things that go with it. Ribbons, buttons, some laser cut butterflies. Oh, they're beautiful. Dazzles, of course, flowers, of course, and buttons, of course. But let's start with the papers because they're the fun beginning of all our creativity. So these are 12 by 12, 80-pound paper. And the papers will come in this packaging showing a scrapbook page as well as a card. On the back of the package, more scrapbooking and information about what goes on with these papers. These are double-sided, and look at that artwork. Isn't that just stunning? I love the chevron marble, and you're going to see lots of marbling in this collection. You're also going to see these elements in many locations. What I mean is the butterfly, the key, the tree, and of course the flowers and the roots that are going through all of this. So just beautiful. I've never seen a collection like this. Well, of course not, because we're hot off the press. So 12 by 12 here, and we have an all over floral that's going to go with this. And we have this in the darker tones, so that's going to work nicely. This is actually a whole bunch of butterflies in a grouping. You can see that. Very fun and kind of that pastel chalkboard look. And then we have chevrons and with a pink edge. And then look at this. This is gorgeous. Again, that marbling, but you also have the words down here and this beautiful focal. Speaking of focals, look at this sheet. You have a whole sheet that can be cut apart, and I'm sure you're going to want to cut it apart. And look at that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 20 elements, all different, all beautiful. Think cards, think accents to your scrapbook pages. Very, very fun. We'll turn these over so we can look at the other side. We have chevrons. We have this beautiful floral. It looks like it's been tea stained on the one side. And we have more marble, and this is really where the marble is hitting. We've got this absolutely gorgeous gray marble. Isn't that beautiful? And then more of a swirl, and then in the golden. And then we have this dark green. So a lot of different lights and darks so that you can play with this so perfectly. Okay, we're going to bring all of these back together and bring them right here. Now the Dazzles that we have designed come in a package of 2. You get a black one and you get the pearl gold. Now that's going to make it fun to mix and match. There are 84 Dazzles in this package. And again, ideas for scrapbooking and for card making on the back side. Of course, we give you all of that always. Now, to match with this, we have flowers. These are in the purple lilac combination. There are 6 blossoms, nice size blossoms, and they're all each different from the other, and that's nice. Now there are butterflies in here, and we just love these Bow Bunny laser cut chipboard. There are 6 of them in the package, and that is, you're going to see some examples of how to use them and how to color them beautifully. The ribbons, there are 12 ribbons, 36 inches each, and you can see the variety of color. I love always having the glitter velvet, and that doesn't rub off. We love the crepe because it just works so beautifully and it doesn't squash down, so that's always nice to have. Sheer is fun in lots of colors and themes. We also have a metallic in this bronze, and we've got pinks, we've got all sorts of others. Again, 12 different in this combination. And you can see, of course, they're going to match perfectly. Speaking of which, the Savannah Stroll buttons also match perfectly. So we're bringing these back to use with Rooted in Love. And you can see all the buttons, the sequins, the beads, and the pearls that are in this collection. So that is another one. Now, what can you do? Well, let me show you. Here is a page that Susan has done. She's also added to this the oval doilies, so you'll see that. And you can see that there are frames in the Rooted in Love, perfect for highlighting a phrase. Let that do your journaling for you, or you can use it for a photograph too. Speaking of which, our photograph has dazzle border on the edge of it, such a beautiful way. And you can see how the collage of buttons and pearls works so nicely in the corner. Now, these laser cut butterflies, aren't they just exquisite? Susan has colored that with these shimmer watercolors, the shimmering acrylic paints. You can also use Glitter Kiss, you can use the mousse, you can use so many things. So she's got 2 pieces here. And look how beautiful it is on this page. Now we'll back up just a little bit and you can see all of that fancy piece. That's the paper behind this. Nothing, you don't have to do anything to create that. Family created with love. What a beautiful sentiment for our scrapbooking. So very fun also to put the Dazzles over the artwork. Just really fun to see that. Now this is kind of the first piece of our papers. Now you can also cut it apart, and that's what's been done on this page. So it's been used here, it's been put on that gray marble. And look how beautiful that tree is as the roots come down onto the family photo. Just gorgeous. Making memories is what it says. Family is rooted in love. And what a great celebration, and really important to capture those everyday times when everyone's all together. And just a beautiful look. You can also pull the papers and use them individually, as been done with this little one. So memories are here, and adding the dazzle on top of the design. That big tree in the center, you get that tree in gold and in black. Just absolutely beautiful. What about card making, you're saying? Well, here's an example. Again, there's one of the frames, and that's the paper behind it. A heart doily is in the back, and then look at that butterfly that has been covered. Isn't that just stunning? Yes. And you'll see the instructions of course, at paperwishes.com. 2 of the flowers. Nice that they're different. This is a dazzle key, find your wings. And on the inside, soar. Isn't that lovely? Now you can do a little one that's perhaps more elaborate like this, or you can make it simple by using that artwork and putting that on top of your card, or just making it all dazzles and letting that combination of the gold and the black really shine. What about the download? Well, here is what this, let's see, let's turn it this way. Nope, it goes this way. Okay, there's the download, and you can see all of those elements, keys and butterflies, flowers, all in there. Use it again and again and again at paperwishes.com. Go under the Rooted in Love collection, and you will see this download and all kinds of instructions for many of these projects there too.